Mary Debenham is a governess, and she is sort of simply quite ahead of her time. And then the scenes I got to do with Ken, the relationship between Poirot and Mary, is really cool because she is smart and she like knows who he is, so she can keep up with him, and it's like a fun learning experience. I remember with Ken having a conversation about when people play a lie, do you play the truth or the lie, or like what is it you're doing? Because to look like a person who's lying, like how do you do it? So it was fun sort of having, not a facade, but fun doing the two things of like the interplay, and it's all fun, and then, you know, when it gets down to it, the solid truth of her and of what's gone on. It was. I couldn't believe that it had. I couldn't believe that it had happened. Like I got the call and I was like, "Are you sure? Is this like a dream?" And then every day I was just blown away. And then it felt very wonderful and relaxed, and that in itself was wonderful because I didn't expect that going in. Just so lucky. Do you know, it looks amazing, and I've been here so many times. I've performed here, I did Handel's Messiah here, I've been to proms, I've been to, what else have I been to here? Like countless things. So it's so great to be here. Do you know, weirdly quickly, because I remember, apparently, because I can't remember it, at the beginning I went, "That's bold." First thing I said, and Ken was like, "Good," and I was like, "No, good, bold." And then you do sort of forget. And then Ken's been talking about the psychological aspect that obviously we don't know about because he's a director, of it disarms people. And it really does, because there's something that you're sort of distracted by that you don't even realise you're distracted by. And suddenly, and like during an interrogation, and suddenly it's like, oh, and the truth outs from underneath this behemoth of a moustache. Of anyone who isn't open to or doesn't know this story, it's an amazing story. Of anyone who loves Agatha Christie, it's a continuation of an amazing story that they would know before. But essentially, it's a lovely. It's a story about a group of people, which is I don't know. It's just, I think that appeals to people in a world that's very divisive. It's nice to come together